Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an AC Moore haul. This is over a period of two or three visits, I think, that I found some different deals and things like that that I wanted to share with you. So if you want to see a great AC Moore haul, stick around. Okay, so I debated on what to start with. I got a ton of Jesse James beads, Jesse James findings, Swarovski crystals, different things, Tiara cast, but I decided let's go through the Jesse James beads first. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each item because first off, it's not needed. Second of all, I don't want this video to be an hour long. So let's get started with those. So I'll just pick these up a strand at a time and just show you guys. This is a navy blue and white strand with cage beads and crystals. There's a little rose in the middle of the cage bead if it will stay forward. But yeah, there's a little tiny rose in the middle of that. But that gives you an idea on that one. And then there's some real pretty, and I like the royal blue. This is royal blue, and I really didn't have a lot of this color. Excuse me. And they have the beaded beads with the pearls on the outside, basically. So there's that one. I'm going to try to keep these separate so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Try to do in color families anyway. Then, of course, this one has one of these really pretty boho beads on it, and the sparkling beads, really cute crystals, things like that. So, okay, here's this one. This was a good find. This has ceramic beads on it, and a lot of these beads, the boho beads, which are some of my favorite Jesse James beads. And some really pretty crystals, things like that. So some of the strands are, more higher end. Some of them are more acrylic beads. But even if you can't use every strand, every bead off every strand, you can still use the majority of them if it's, something is not your taste. For instance, like that bead, I don't know that would be something I'll use, but the rest of it, I like the matte beads and these crystals, different things like that on it. It depends. You may be able to find the right piece that calls for that, but there's those ones. And let's see, what do we want to do next? We got a few green, so these have like oh my gosh, this has the open bead on it, that a frame bead or whatever they're called. You can put the crystals in between. And then a couple of those. So, I do, please excuse my nails, guys. I'm in between appointments, so they're looking kind of rough. And let's see, here's another really pretty green one. And my AC Moore is located in Muncie, Pennsylvania, but I also visited the one near Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania as well. So that one. And I got quite a few brown ones that were really pretty for fall. I don't know if you guys can make it out. I guess if I get up too high, the light doesn't do well for it. But that one. And this is similar, but not exactly the same. It has some, or is it exactly the same, guys? Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. So there's those two. Let's see. It's this one. That is a really pretty, almost looks stone in the middle there. I don't know that it is, but it looks that way anyway. Here's some more, but this is with the ball in the middle, but it has some different, flashier beads on it. These flat disc beads, something like that. And there's another strand of that. And These I just fell in love with. I don't know. Hold on one second. Let me grab them out of here. They came with little... I love the beads that are in it. But they came with these really cute tassels on them. Just adorable. Now, I think when I first bought the Jesse James beads, they were $2.50 a strand. And when I bought just this past weekend, they were down to $1.83 a strand. But of course, they're getting picked over. And then I found this one with the animal print beads, you know, and some flash and the little beaded beads here. I love these. Oh, sorry guys, get in the camera. These are really pretty glass beads with like a swirl through them. Just kind of cool. Some different ones on there. And then I found these black ones that have, this was on my first go round, that has the really cool metal bead on it, like gunmetal color. Some matte beads, the boho beads, some pearls. Just a pretty strand in general. And another one with some tassels. This time it has some leather tassels on it. Just really cute baroque beads, different, you know, some really pretty swirl beads, things like that on there. And then another black one with just like pearls and bead caps and silver. And this black one, I just found this past weekend. Really pretty. I'm loving the spacers in a lot of these. They're very unique spacers, the metal spacers. Very cool. Flat ones and long ones. And then I found these gray ones. These also have some matte beads on them and some really cool spacers. You can see those. And I know, guys, they just keep coming, huh? We're getting there, though. And then I found this one this past weekend with the dangles hanging off of it and gray, kind of smoky quartz color in the middle there. And let's see. This one that's your golds and creams, a little bit of silver in there. Just really, really elegant, very pretty. I mean, some really good finds. It's a white one. Just a simple white one that you could use for basically anything. There's a cream one. I got two of these actually because I thought they were so pretty. Just love the cream color and all that going on with those. So there's the other one of those. Same thing. I got two of these. These have a really unique bead in the middle that I am loving. I mean, it's just a very beautiful, unique strand in general, but these are just really cool beads. Really cool. I'm loving those. And here is, no, this one I think was, no, that one was Walmart, guys. I'm mistaken on that one I had in my hands. It's hard to remember all of them, you know. I may have had accidentally thrown a few Walmart ones in here, but I think in general they are all AC Moore. And then this one with your pinks. And like a bright pink here. Very cute. It has a little smiley face on it. Just kind of cute little addition. This one's kind of elegant. This has, you know, more of like the rose color and the light pinks, and has little roses in it. Just really pretty. And purple. with the AB beads on it. Very cute. I just really like that. And these purple metal beads are just kind of cool as well. Then I have 2 of these. I didn't have much orange and I didn't have much blue, so I kind of picked up some of those. So this is a set. These are the same. As you can see here, this is like a twisted spacer bead there, and the crystal beads. Just a really pretty color. This will also be really pretty for fall. And then these 2 are last but not least on the Jesse James beads. These are just like mostly like crystals and glass beads. You don't see like their unique bead, or their, you know, the beads that you see a lot of, like the crystal beads or the boho beads, things like that on it. And I almost passed it up because I didn't realize it was Jesse James beads, but I thought it was. But also, you know, I can always use something like this with the crystals, and you know, it's a very usable strand, especially again, like I said, for the fall, things like that. So there's those, a little better look, and I got 2 of those as well. And I was fortunate enough to find some chain reaction chain. Very few. Now, my friend in West Virginia, she found a ton of it at her store, and it was hidden in these boxes. But I was able to find 4 strands. One was the gold with like the, I don't know if that's like an auburn color, whatever you call it there, but it's the regular chain reaction chain. I don't know, I couldn't find any at the Mechanicsburg store, so it may just be left over at some places, you know, and I bet they've had it a long time, because, but it's still in really good shape. What I found was still held up well, which stands to reason. I mean, Jesse James Beads makes quality products, so. But here's with the white. And then these are my 2 favorites of all time. I actually picked some of these up at Bead Fest this past August, with the turquoise and the gold. I really dig these ones. I use these a lot. So, okay guys, so this is something else I was surprised to find, and it must be just like old school, even before I have gotten into Jesse James beads, which it's been a while now that I've been, but they have Jesse James beads clasps called Grand Finale. Like I said, this is probably old school, but I was excited to find them. And as you can see here on the packaging, let's just see that just in case you can find some. This is Jesse James Beads, Grand Finale, Decorative Findings. I found a bunch of magnetic ones and a bunch of regular just clasps that were very pretty. These are fold over clasps in the gold with the crystals. And these were all, the chain reaction chain and these clasps were 83 cents each. So, I mean, still, you know. So, that's the fold over ones. And then they had some of these with the pave crystals on them. Magnetic clasps. I mean, really pretty clasps. Again, I will have to look into it and see if they still carry them on the website, because you may be able to still get them there. If not, I'm sure they have something comparable. They have some, you know, some beautiful findings and stuff on the website as well. And then there's another pave, but round. You can see that. And then this one I really liked. It's kind of like a claw, and it hooks into the other one, but it's a silver. I know it's hard to see out of the packaging, guys. I just don't want to break everything open here, but it like is a claw that links into the other, into the circle. So that was very pretty. And all my other ones are over here. Sorry, I have a whole pile of stuff on the right here that okay, and here's just like your regular bar clasps, but they're very, they have like a Baroque type design on them. Very pretty. Sorry for the glare, guys. but it's like a square clasp. And I found, let's see, one. Oh, that one. I guess these are a little different, I think. Let's see. Nope, they're the same. They're just like the same design as the last one, but it seems like the gold color is a little different. Like this one's a little bit, I don't know, darker maybe? And then this has a lighter gold on it. Or maybe this is called bronze and this is one or the other. I get confused on the colors more than I should, I guess. But so I got those ones. And then I found, these are floral. These are flower clasps that have like a vine for the bar clasp that goes through it. So I found 2 of those. And we can always use clasps, right guys? And then here are the other version I had with the square beads, or the square, excuse me, clasps with the Baroque design, but in silver. And then these look like they're all kind of different shapes. They're more like a contemporary looking set, but still very, very pretty. And then of those, I think this might be the last one of those. Some hearts. You know, you can never go wrong with heart ones. Heart clasps. So, like hammered look. Really cute. Very, very, very pretty. So next, I think we'll go on to the tiara cast stuff that I found. I think that's all that. Let's see here. Yes. So the first thing I found was a tiara cast dragonfly. Just this light a little bit here. Dragonfly button. Trying to adjust the light, guys. There you go. Dragonfly button. Tiara cast. And then I found some different charms. These are, let's see, this one's a double-sided. This has loops on both sides and it just has the crystals in the middle. Tiara cast. And this is like an amber color. They're very pretty, very well done, but simple, you know. And this one's like a dark blue or a black. I can't quite make it out yet, but in the package, I think it might be black. What's that? And a ruby colored one. And then this was a smaller one, kind of done a little differently. I'll get that so you can see it. But also very, very, very pretty. And then I found some tiara clasp. I found one. Hammered little tiny clasp. I'm sorry, I grabbed that. Those were also 83 cents. I also found some Swarovski crystals. Do have a few things that I did take out of the package. However, I do have here for you to look at. I was a little over anxious, but these were in 2 different packages. I've never seen such a pretty Swarovski I think in my life, and I've seen a lot of them. But these are called Baroque, and there's a 16 by 11 and the 22 millimeters. So this is the 22 millimeter that you would use mainly for probably a necklace or something like pendant or whatever, and then these 2 for the earrings. And I mean, guys, look at the fire inside those. Aren't they the most beautiful thing? I just was dying over these. And see, when the packaging, they were turned like this and you could see the back, and I knew from experience with this on the back of it that they were going to be really pretty. I just didn't realize how pretty. But they're AB, of course, as I'm sure you can tell, but that really adds to them as well. But yeah, go find on those. I was quite excited. Those were on the regular, in the regular area, not in the clearance area. So they were a dollar, I want to say 79 or 69 a package, but still a great bargain. And then this was ones that I picked up the other day, but I also, already used them on a project. It's a donut, 8mm, and they're the crystal copper, and there were 3 in the package for that. And that was on the clearance area. So I thought that was a really pretty color as well. And then, oops, grabbed that by mistake. I found this set. They're marked $4.99. I got them for 83 cents. This is called Green Earth by Comex 6mm. It has a variety of really just pretty, just remind me of spring on those. And then I got these are 4mm bar cones, both of them, but they're called Montana, and one has the AB finish and one doesn't. This is just the one without the AB finish, which I love. I mean, I use a lot of turquoise, and this isn't really turquoise, but it would go with that vibe, that boho vibe, when I decide to design like that. And then of course this is the one with the AB on it. You can kind of catch the AB finish on that. And then they had their buy 3 get 2 free, or buy 3 get 2 free, and of their just basic, like their Cherish collection and their cousin DIY jewelry basics, things like that. So here's what I got on that. I picked up these owls, which are great for just earrings, or you can use them individually for pendants. I also got some sunstone. You can't really with the lights see it, but it has not sunstone, goldstone. It has a lot of the reflection, the gold reflection in it. I'm sure these are just from China. Yeah, made in China. And I try not to buy like Chinese natural stones, but if I see them and they're decent quality, I'll grab them and just take that cost into consideration when you're pricing your items. I found these cherished crystal pendants. They're the heart shape with the angel wings wrapped around them. Get over this way a little bit, guys, for a change. More in the center. There you go. And then these I just put back in the package. I took them out to look at them over, but just so you can see the packaging. Here's your 8 set of your round toggles. These are just your basic toggles. There. And S-hook clasps, which I make my own S-hook clasp, but I liked them in the bronze, and then they have like this little design in the middle of them. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really cute. So there's that. And next we'll do our metal spacers. This is a set, I opened these up already, but these are just like a copper. I tried to get some copper and gunmetal because I don't have a lot of those, but I thought those were really cute. And then I got these copper ones. This has like abstract type floral design in it. You can see it. There you go. There you go. But I thought those were really cute, very unique, and you got 2 strands on each one. So, and then this is also your copper color, and this is like a floral design. On that. And then gunmetal wise, I thought these were just beautiful. Could do a lot with these, even as a middle focal on a necklace. Use it for earrings. Use 2 for earrings, and just take a Swarovski crystal off the bottom. It'd be very pretty. And then, of course, these gunmetal ones. thought those were cute. Just your little balls with the cutouts in the center. And then I got some heart-shaped, just the silver ones, you know, the basics that we all use. I don't have a lot of heart shapes, so this has like a floral design in the middle of it. If you can see that. And then these, I am not one to buy too many glass crystals, but if I see them and they're really pretty, I will grab them because I'm a Swarovski lady. But, you know, there's different uses for different things. But these were really pretty. Just a Chinese crystal, but it has a really pretty AB finish on the red. I just thought these were really cute. Really, really pretty. And, you know, again, if you're using something like this, you can price, you know, things don't have to be as pricey. And there are consumers out there for, you know, jewelry made more on the financially not so expensive. Excuse me, guys. You know, sometimes I have trouble finding my words. But they're just not so expensive, and they're able to afford then a piece of your work that maybe they normally couldn't if these were all Swarovskis in it. So it's just really just a pretty glass bead. That was really just what fascinated me. And then this as well is glass. And if they do get glass beads, I like them to be unique. And I definitely got that with these roses. I thought they were just really pretty. They have the AB finish on them. They're like a pillow bead, if you can see the thickness of them. And they have a, like I said, like the rose design in them. I thought they were just really pretty. So there's those. And then last but not least, I picked up a little bit of wire. I did get some 8mm jump rings as well, guys, but I had already put those away. But I got, excuse me, no, not 8mm. 2mm. They're the smallest, the small ones. I think 2 or 4mm. What are they? 4mm. 18 gauge 4mm jump rings, and I got them in copper and gold, and they were also the Artistic Wire brand. I picked up this Artistic Wire in the 22 gauge. This is your antique brass color. And then antique brass again, but in your 24 gauge. So something, again, I use Parawire a lot, but I also love Artistic Wire, German wire. You know, just give me wire, basically. So this was a great find, the Artistic Wire by Beadalon. And then I just found some of the copper wire with a pink hue on it. And I've gotten this before. I just think it's really cute. It's just silver-plated wire, aluminum, and no, excuse me, copper. I just said that. 20 gauge in the pink color. So guys, I think that's it, if you can believe it. That's it for the haul. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below, and hit the bell just so you get all the notifications when I upload. And I thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.